It's the all-new House of Tiny Tearaways. Now, if you thought parenthood was sitting in front of a log fire, clinking glasses with your love of your life while your kids are upstairs soundly sleeping, then think again.
Give her to me!
When relationships are at breaking point.
I love my little girl so much, and sometimes I really hate her dad.
Young families are on the edge.
Mum, I'm not getting busted around no more!
And the kids are out of control.
Stop fighting!
Stupid.
This is where they come, the House of Tiny Tearaways. Two of the country's leading child psychologists, Laverne Antrobus and Elizabeth Kilbey, are on hand to provide intensive therapy. They'll observe how these young parents operate and then intervene to help them turn their lives around.
Out now! Now!
All the parents coming into the house over this month-long TV event are hoping that Laverne and Elizabeth can make a real difference to their lives, but whether they can remains to be seen.
Naughty, naughty daddy.
23-year-old Sherry and 26-year-old Martin are here to sort out 5-year-old Tamsin and 4-year-old Todd, whose constant fighting and attention-seeking has led to Mum and Dad feeling like they've totally lost control. Sherry works nights and Martin works days, and with 10-month-old Jessica to look after, what little time they have together is spent arguing. And just this morning, when they returned after a disastrous weekend at home, Martin's anger got the better of him.
Get out now! Now! Out this door one more time and you're in trouble.
So Elizabeth had no choice but to intervene.
Actually, we can't have that.
No.
25-year-old Nazia and her 32-year-old husband Gulnar have come into the house to get their 3-year-old daughter Anisa to eat traditional Asian food. Mum Nazia is also finding it hard to deal with her clingy behaviour.
I feel really angry about it because I feel like she's taken away my independence and the rest of my life. Oh, no.
But because of a painful skin condition, she often lets her tantrums pass without punishment. And after just a few minutes in the house, Nazia whipped up a big Asian lunch, but was rewarded with an almighty tantrum from an unimpressed daughter.
Anisa, don't hit me.
On top of all that, there's another family coming in, and they're bringing in a whole lot of new drama with them. It's 2:30 in the afternoon, and after a tantrum-filled lunch, Anisa has been calmed by the removal of curry and the arrival of a bowl of jelly. Martin and Sherry are having a break from Todd and Tamsin, who are busy burning off their lunch outside with their own unique version of Let's Pretend.
I'm the baby one who ran off and you're the angry dad. Why are you so angry? Because you ran off. I didn't run off, I fell off my bike and went straight into a hole. Sucked me down into the castle.
Well, our next family we're going to learn more about have real problems. They so need to come into the house. It feels very urgent. There was an accident on the way here today. They're the Partridge family. Let's have a look.
This little boy's violent behaviour is on the verge of causing serious harm to his baby sister. Meet the Partridge family from Essex. 21-year-old Emma Partridge lives with her 2 kids, 3-year-old Kai and baby Cleo. In the past few months, Emma's watched Kai turn from being her little darling to being her little devil.
Before it started, he was the perfect child. He was fantastic. He did as he was told. He was just lovely. It started off with just slight pushes here and there when I was out the room, and then it progressed to kicking, punching, pushing her over, and then it got to the stage where he was using things over her face. She's not really safe from him anywhere because he'll even get her in the cot. She's not even safe in my arms. He'll hurt her if I'm carrying her.
Emma's at a loss as to why Kai's behaviour has changed so suddenly.
I did kind of think, is it sibling rivalry, like jealousy? But in my eyes, I kind of ruled it out when he started being violent towards me and he's violent towards my parents' dogs because they're petrified of him. Don't kick her. A lot of the health visitors have said the way Kai is, that he is hindering her development because obviously she's not allowed to be played with. That is his words to me. I'm not allowed to play with Cleo.
Emma's finding it more and more difficult to understand Kai's behaviour and has started to blame herself.
If I'm not around, he's an angel. If he goes to my parents' house for the weekend to stay, he's fantastic. If he goes to my sister's, he's great. He's an absolute angel at nursery. You get Star of the Week certificate every week where he's fantastic at nursery. So I'd put it down to the fact that I think it's me. I'm most worried about what it's going to do to Cleo as she gets older, if it's going to affect her mentally, if it's going to scar her for life, really, that she was attacked every day by her brother. And for Kai, I do fear the way he is now, if it's going to make him turn into a really nasty, violent child as he gets older. I do think that if he was left in a room with her on his own, I do think he could seriously harm her or even kill her.
I mean, holy moly, that's so upsetting. They're coming in today. They've been delayed because before leaving the house, Kai slammed Cleo's hand in the bathroom door and she's had to go to hospital. How pleased, then, are you that they are coming into the house?
Well, actually, yeah, I feel relieved on one side, but the other side of this is now I feel very worried because this is exactly what Mum Emma is telling us happens at home. And now we have an example. The morning they come into the house, Kai really injures his sister, his mum's worst fear.
She must be so confused. You're 21 and you think, how did this happen? Two gorgeous children and they're fighting all the time.
I mean, I think confused is a very good word because what I heard from Emma was actually her grasping for an explanation, and I think that's part of what she has come to the house for, is for Laverne and I to help her have a psychological understanding of how her children have got to this position.
Yeah, sometimes it can be really helpful just to go through it very, very slowly, the story, because actually when you're a parent and you're in it, you often can't see where the sort of great big dramatic event took place. You know, to us as adults, you don't see it, but we might be able to really help her unpick a little bit of the story.
He used to always attack his sister. He's now started really attacking Mum. She's been to hospital for
cracked ribs.
Baby's been to hospital. Apparently she's got, you know, bruises. I mean, both of them are probably quite scared of this 3-year-old boy. That's quite a lot of power he's got, right, for being, you know, this big.
And very worrying for him. I mean, I have a lot of sympathy for this little boy who hasn't learnt how to be around his mum and his sister, other than to be very aggressive and quite violent with them. I mean, there's no space for them to escape to.
And somehow this has been taken to a whole new level for me with Kai. What is kind of naughty 3-year-old boy behaviour that has just spiralled completely out of control?
Who's going to take the lead with this family?
I'm keen to really begin to unpack this story with Emma, and I think if I can begin to do some of that observing, some of that understanding, knowing that I've got the backup of Laverne, keeping an overview, if you like, on the safety aspects, that I think that's the way that we can manage this risk.
The two couples have been told to expect some new arrivals today, and while they wait with their kids on the sofas, single mum Emma, her son Kai and an injured daughter Cleo make a belated entrance into the house. Tomorrow it's Cleo's first birthday and she'll be spending it with her hand in bandages, as after the accident this morning she's lost the nail on her little finger.
Hello.
Hello.
You gonna come say hello, Kai? No. You're gonna be shy. Yes.
It's not normal for a boy to be this shy.
This is a boy who on one level, as Mum says, can be absolutely gorgeous, but actually on the other side is capable of some really vicious acts.
Hiya. This is Kai and this is Cleo.
Kai and Cleo.
Where's the sort of normal social niceties of, can I make you a cup of tea, you know, do you want a drink?
No one's on their feet. I mean, they're all sat down.
What's the problem with them? He tries to kill the baby.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Is that just at the baby?
Yeah. Oh, he does hurt me.
Yeah.
I get bruises and cuts. He's
Yeah.
cracked my ribs as well before. So, yeah. And you're a little bit naughty sometimes, aren't you?
Do you want to go and play, Todd?
Yeah.
And already I'm worried about Emma being here as a single mum. I thought that, you know, couples would be able to rally themselves and to, you know, welcome her in.
Keen to make Emma feel more comfortable, Elizabeth goes in and shows everyone what a welcome greeting should look like.
Hello. I'm Elizabeth.
Hello.
Very nice to meet you. And
You
you
as well.
are?
Emma.
Emma. Hi, Emma.
Careful, please.
Because of the incident between Kai and Cleo this morning, Elizabeth doesn't want to waste any time getting started.
Kai first.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
Wow.
So have a little play with...
Today she needs to see as much of Kai's behaviour for herself as possible before she can decide on a line of treatment.
Ooh. Cleo?
Kai speaking.
You mustn't pick the phones up.
Kai's going now.
Oh, Kai, we're going to stay in here?
Kai don't want to go.
No, Kai's going to stay in here with Mummy and Cleo.
Kai's going to go out.
Kai's going to go out.
Apparently Kai thinks he's the mummy. He's in charge.
Out your mouth. Stop it, please. Stop it.
He is certainly incredibly impulsive.
And he's 3.
Yeah. He really can't regulate, can he? His own emotions and impulses and drives.
What have we got here? What have we got? Now stay in here, please.
And he's just goading her slightly now, isn't he? Taking her away from Cleo. Well, I'll open the door, but I have no intentions of going out.
Yeah. Because you'll come away from
And now look.
Now I'm going to take my mic off.
Yeah.
You have to leave it on, please.
Because I'm going to leave it on.
So now Mum's having to switch her attention back to him.
I'm going to get you. Gonna get you.
He's up in the ante now, and what I'm beginning to see is a bit of an escalation of his behaviour. Do you think it's time that we stepped in?
Okay, let's go.
Say hello.
As Kai successfully steals Mum's attention again from Cleo, Laverne decides to take him out of the picture.
He showed very clearly that he wasn't happy with what was going on.
I think it's because it's something that doesn't really happen.
Yeah.
Because he gets all my attention.
Yes. And what is that like at home, knowing you can't give your attention to Cleo?
It's not nice, because I feel sorry for her, because she doesn't get... Because she's at this age now where she's starting to learn things, and she needs to be played with.
Yes.
It doesn't feel nice. Careful. Because I do think, is she going to... when she gets a little bit older, is she going to turn out to be a stroppy baby because she's not had the attention she should have done? Or is she going to end up hating Kai because he has all my attention? I do not like playing with her. I hate it, knowing that I can't play with her. And it was really nice to play with her just then. See, I wouldn't normally do it with Kai around.
Right.
The only time she does get to be played with is when he was at nursery, but he's finished nursery now. So, but he wasn't doing what he normally does.
Which would be?
Hurting baby.
Straight away.
Throwing things at her straight away, or he'll be hurting me, or he'd be shouting for my attention, screaming for my attention. He hollers at me.
Right. Because I really got a sense of his behaviour sort of escalating to try and get your attention.
Yeah.
I mean, thinking about how difficult life for you is at home, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being not much and 10 being absolutely the most, how much do you want to get this problem with Kai sorted?
About 20.
A 20?
Yeah.
In the garden, Gulnar is trying to have a rare bit of playtime with his 3-year-old daughter, Anisa.
Oh no, it's coming off now because she's scared.
While Gulnar is not quite up to speed with his daughter's limits, new boy Kai is pushing the boundaries of newfound friendships as he plays with 4-year-old Todd and his big sister Tamsin.
Time out.
Time out for me.
Yep, time out.
At home, single mum Emma has developed lots of strategies to deal with her rebellious son Kai and often puts him in time out for up to 10 times an hour.
I'm back out in the garden now because you can't play nicely out there. So when you've done time out, you're staying in here till you can learn to play nicely. No, you can stay in here. No, you're going to stay in here now when you've done time out. Sit down. Sit down.
I'm not sitting up. I'm standing up.
Look at me. Now, you did time out because you pushed that girl. Now, you go over there and say sorry to her, then you're not going back out to play in the garden. No, you go to the little girl. Go to her. If you don't say sorry, you're going back in time out.
Sorry.
Right, thank you. Now, you're staying in here to play. You're not going back out there until you learn to play nicely. No?
It's now 6 o'clock in the evening, and a much calmer Kai is having his dinner while his mum and Sherry share their tearaway troubles.
Is it hard having three?
Mama.
Yeah, no, you baby's all right, it's the other two.
All right.
But this one's the worst one.
I think it's a boy thing, you know.
Yeah. You're as sweet as an angel 1 minute, aren't you? Then you're trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's like, it's fantastic, and then all of a sudden he can just change, a bit like Jekyll and Hyde he is.
Nazia and Gulnar have been called in for their first consultation, which means leaving a clingy Anisa with Martin, and she's definitely not impressed.
Leo. They'll be back in a little while. Yeah.
Although Gulnar does speak some English, his first language is Urdu, so he and Laverne agreed that to maximise his involvement, she'd bring in an interpreter.
So, first day in the house, we're drawing towards the end of the day. I just wanted to get an impression from both of you about how you felt, or how you're feeling, but also how Anisa has settled into the house, and maybe start with Gulnar.
काफ़ी अच्छा गुजरा, लेकिन फर्स्ट डे है, अभी तो आगे आगे देखते हैं ना होता है क्या है घर भी अच्छा है, सब कुछ है, एवरीथिंग गुड, उसको भी अच्छा लगता है, कहती है बहुत अच्छा है, नाइस है.
What are you expecting to happen?
तो यही सोचते हैं कि बेहतर होगा, जो कुछ भी होगा, लेकिन आगे क्या कह सकता है आदमी, क्या होगा क्या नहीं, तो हम तो इसीलिए आए हैं कि कुछ बेहतर होगा इसके लिए.
And when we caught up earlier, we just had a very brief chat, and you were very clear that actually it was the eating that you were really concerned about, and that it wasn't so much eating a whole meal, but just the trying of some of the Asian food that you're preparing at home.
Yeah, that's my main concern, or the main reason for being here today. Alongside that, she has got behavioural problems as well, which I would like to point out and get out in the spotlight and try to resolve. But yes, the eating, trying something, tasting something new.
And just really to make sure that Gulnar's here with us with this problem, I just wanted to ask about the behaviour for Gulnar, whether or not he's as concerned as Nazia is.
ज़ाहिर है दोनों को आ, लेकिन मैं तो ज़्यादा टाइम घर में नहीं होता, जिम्मेदारी तो दोनों की है ना, लेकिन हमने पहले भी मैंने कहा था कि हम दोनों ने पहले नहीं इतनी गौर की, क्योंकि इसका ज़्यादा बीमार भी रहती थी, स्किन का प्रॉब्लम था.
In terms of Anisa's psoriasis, is it something you feel is under control?
To an outsider, it looks quite bad because it's not normal, but it is under control, and at the moment there's no extra concern for her. It's going.
I mean, one of the things that I've really seen and understood this afternoon is just how devoted you are to your little girl, and so I can understand why not putting pressure on her for one issue when you're trying to deal with a big issue like skin has happened. Well, I think what we've got is an opportunity to work together, for me to have another look tonight at dinner, and then tomorrow. I know that you're expecting me to intervene today, but I will come in tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we'll think together about what I've seen, and what I think we need to do to try and help her gradually get there.
Yeah.
The birdie's in front of me. Get off of me. Took it off of me.
As Todd and Tamsin wrestle on the floor, Nazia is about to start another mealtime wrestle with Anisa. Today she's been told by Laverne to do as she would at home, so at lunchtime she's made a traditional Asian meal, which Anisa refused to eat. And for dinner, Nazia has spent an hour and a half making curry and chapati for Anisa.
Sit down! Sit down!
Sit down. I'm waiting for you to start to eat it. Don't push the plate away. Put it in there and eat it. Put it in there and eat it. You don't dip it in there.
After a 20-minute tug-of-war, a defeated Nazia gives Anisa a bowl of plain rice. But there's another dish that Anisa has spotted, something her mum has spent another hour and a half on and doesn't have a single spice in it, a huge, big, cheesy baked potato for herself. It's 6:45 in the evening, and after their first day in the house, Kai and his arch-enemy Cleo are getting ready for bed.
Right, come in. Sit down there, Grace. Sit down, please. Stay there.
With Mum busy and her back turned, Kai decides to get her attention.
Kai, can you just give that back to her, please? Go and give that back to your sister. Here you go.
Tonight, 21-year-old Emma has been told to do what she normally would do at bedtime, while Elizabeth and Laverne watch on.
Now go to sleep. I'm turning the light off. Now, good night.
And as Kai's bad behaviour continues, they see Emma putting into practice a rapid return technique, with Kai being returned to bed a massive 18 times. After half an hour of running from his bed to the door, he's completely worn out and drops off to sleep. Over in the yellow suite, it's Elizabeth's big night with Sherry. When Martin and she went home this weekend, they resorted to using locks on the doors again to keep Todd and Tamsin in their beds. Sherry often spends hours chasing them round the house before bedtime. Whereas Martin, who's watching with Laverne downstairs, often manages it in 20 minutes. Elizabeth wants to show Sherry a technique that she thinks will work on this difficult pair, ignoring all their bad behaviour and praising the good.
Right, quickly, intercept her, please, so she doesn't come out. That's it, Sherry, don't hold it, don't hold it, don't hold it. Because that isn't about what we're doing. Todd? Right. Chase after Todd, please, and bring him back.
Do not kick
Sherry,
me.
don't talk to him. Back in his room, please.
Obviously, tonight there's going to be a lot more ignoring than praising.
That's lovely. Right, Sherry, sit on the end of his bed for me. Sit down. Todd, well done for lying down.
Good boy.
And well done for lying down.
After 40 minutes of incredible willpower from Sherry, the ignoring trick has worked on Todd. One down, one to go. Over in the green suite, it's been an hour since Anisa's latest curry rejection, and Temper's afraid as she's also rejecting sleep.
Anisa, shh.
Mickey Bunny there.
Go to sleep.
Mickey Bunny there.
Shut up, Anisa.
Mickey Bunny there. Me.
Hold on. Shut up.
Mickey Bunny there. Me.
What? Then, okay, you lie down until the book gets your glass. Put your dummy in your mouth. Why haven't you gone to sleep yet?
After being told to shut up several times, Anisa finally gets the message.
She's gone to sleep.
Back in the yellow suite, Sherry and Elizabeth have turned all their attention to Tamsin, who still hasn't gone to sleep after an hour of trying.
Tamsin, you need to lie down.
Don't want.
I know. Tell her to lie down.
Lie down. Lie down.
No.
Physically move her for me.
No.
Lie down for me.
No.
Tamsin, good girl Yay, good girl for lying down. Good girl. Tell her good girl. Say good girl. Good girl. I want you to just...
After a gruelling hour and a half, both Todd and Tamsin are asleep, so a tired but victorious Sherry heads downstairs with Elizabeth. But just as Sherry's feeling quite pleased with her new ignoring skills, Todd makes a break for freedom. But enjoying the luxury of Mum and Dad's bed, he's quickly asleep again. In the quiet room, the adults have been given an ice-breaking game for their first night together in the house. Someone has to take a question out of the tombola, and then they all take turns in answering it.
What one thing would improve the quality of your life?
I would say money.
Yeah. I think everybody would say that.
I knew he was thinking that.
Yeah. All the money in the world can't buy good kids.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy good childcare.
You can buy good childcare, but it's still passing the buck.
Yeah, really good childcare.
His question is, what is the most embarrassing thing your child or children have done in public?
Oh, bloody hell.
I've got to think about this. It's been quite a few times.
Yes, that snap. Todd's got a bit of a mouth on him. If he sees someone that's fat, he'll just tell him they're fat.
Yeah. Oh no, see, Kai just said, are you pregnant?
Carla go, look at that fat lady, Mum. Look at that fat lady, Dad. Oh,
And if-
Todd.
And Tammy is with she farts all the time.
Oh.
She does, and she's walking along, and she just, and then she goes, I've just farted. Don't care where she is.
Anisa does that as well. Yeah, she does that.
She does not care.
No.
Good that from her mum.
Or she says, I need to go for a poo.
Oh.
You just say, I need to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
Todd will go to the toilet and then he'll shout at the top of his voice, I can't wipe my bum.
I can't wipe my bum, wherever you
Oh no,
are.
Kai's like, come and look at my poo, Mum. I don't want to look at your poo.
You have to turn around and say, what's he doing, dancing?
I think the
Kids are embarrassing, really, thinking about it.
Unaware that son Todd has hijacked her bed, a cheery Sherry goes in to do her daily video diary.
Bedtime was very, very hard work. I think we did pretty well, even though it took an hour and a half to get them to bed. It was a lot calmer than it would be at home. Yeah, but I'm quite surprised actually Todd went before Tammy. That was a real shock. Yeah, that's it.
As she rejoins the game, the chat has turned to relaxation techniques.
Do you drink, Emma? Do you not drink at all?
No.
Is that just out of your own choice, or is that religion, or?
Just that I don't really like drinking.
Have you ever drunk?
Yeah, I have done. Before I was old enough to.
Yeah.
So
Like
now
all of
it
us.
just doesn't appeal to me at all. It's just like, no.
I need it. If I didn't have a drink, I'd go insane.
Or I'll read. I read books a lot.
Yeah, so do
See,
I.
that calms me down.
I don't do that either.
Do you watch soaps?
Yeah, I watch EastEnders.
Yeah, see, that calms me down. I watch EastEnders sometimes. What are your children's talents?
Todd's a comedian.
Like Kai.
He's very good at being sly.
Yeah.
He's top class at that. Like not wanting me to know something and doing something without letting me know, without like leaving evidence that he's done something. Very good at that. He'd be good like spy
for the FBI or something like that. He'd be great, he'd be fantastic.
With Kai's future at MI5 all mapped out for him, does Emma think their future is looking rosier after their first day in the house?
If I was to think about the future, I would hope that Kai could learn to love his sister and get on with Cleo and to be nice to me and my mum, because I do think the experts will be able to help me. But we'll have to wait and see. Thank you.
Sherry and Martin are the last people to go to bed at 12:10 and they find an unwelcome visitor. But he's swiftly dealt with and another day ends for this house full of tearaways. It's 6:20 in the morning. It's been a quiet night with all 5 kids sleeping right through. Every day Tams and Bailey is the first to stir, and this morning is no exception. So sticking to her usual routine, she wakes up her little brother Todd and they set about discussing the day ahead.
So his birthday is today. The little babies. We're going to eat all the cake. Aren't we, Todd? Yeah, we love cakes.
The first plan they come up with is not a popular one with Mum and Dad.
Turn the lights off now. Turn the lights off. That's your roots now.
No.
Yes.
So, at just 6:45, they've managed to wake up Mum, put Dad in a grumpy mood, and make 10-month-old Jessica cry. Nice start, kids. Half an hour later, all members of the Bailey family are downstairs, and single mum Emma is preparing breakfast for Cleo. Despite it being her first birthday, there's been no fuss or even a mention of it from Emma, but it hasn't gone unnoticed by Todd and Tamsin.
Can we go, babe? Good girl.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, does she come up and say happy birthday to Cleo?
Yeah.
At home, Sherry works nights as a chef, so mornings are definitely not her strong point.
Tammy, will you watch what you're doing? Sitting here with a coffee, you're jumping all over me.
Whereas Emma is full of cheer and is keen to make 3-year-old Kai feel special on a day when his little sister Cleo will be getting all of the attention.
Good boy. You are doing really well. And you're sitting there like a really good boy.
And drink your orange, please. You need your orange juice. It's part of your 5 a day.
Not orange juice.
It's fresh orange.
But he's quick to knock down Mum's praise and baby Cleo.
Do you want it in your beaker or in a cup? Kai! Right, you can do time out now. That was nasty. Sit down, please. You do 3 minutes now.
And Emma yet again performs one of her well-practiced timeouts.
Look, stand up, please. Now, you was put in there because you pushed your sister over. Look at me. And you do not push your sister over because it's not nice, is it? Now, what do you say to her?
Sorry.
Right, off you go.
So far, we've seen Anisa's intolerance to Asian food only made worse by her mum's bad example, whereas Sherry's new ignoring techniques are making headway with terrible twosome Todd and Tamsin. But it's only just beginning for single mum Emma, whose toddler Kai hasn't stopped terrorising his 1-year-old sister Cleo since he came into the house.
Oh, Kai! That was nasty.
And there's still all of this to come.
Don't drag her.
Go on.
The evilness in the eyes. The look on his face is scary. It scares me.
It's now 9:30, and while Gulnar is having a shower, his wife Nazia and daughter Anisa are still in bed. But downstairs, breakfast time has just finished for Martin and Sherry. Elizabeth has asked Martin to look after baby Jessica while she talks through last night's bedtime with Sherry. And with the parents out of the picture, Laverne uses her artistic side to find out how the tearaways themselves view their parents.
Here's a face for Daddy. I'm going to write underneath.
A big large face.
And here's one for Mummy.
That's the largest one.
It is a bit bigger, isn't it? I didn't mean to make it bigger, but it is. Okay, and you can put their eyes and nose and their mouth, and you can tell me about them.
That's Daddy angry.
Daddy angry?
Yeah.
Why is Daddy angry?
Because he's trying to run after me. I went straight across the road.
So he's angry because you might get hurt?
Yeah.
And what's Mummy doing, darling?
Sitting down and watching telly all day.
Okay, let me write it for you. What did we say? Daddy angry, Mummy?
I'm going to draw angry.
And why is Mummy angry?
She is running about after when.
So you're running after Tammy, yes? And Daddy was angry because he's running after Todd.
First of all, what I got a sense of yesterday was two children who respond incredibly well to positive attention.
Yeah.
And because they want lots and lots of attention, what they do is they get it by using really quite provocative behaviour, actually.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Would you have been able to ignore that if I hadn't have been stood there saying to you,
No.
Sherry, ignore that?
No.
So I want to talk a bit about you and about how you manage, you know, what is it that makes you more likely to lose your patience or find it more stressful?
Being tired, I suppose.
Being tired.
Or not being able to, like, get up in the morning and have breakfast until, like, about midday, because I just don't have the time. And just getting up and having a bath. That don't happen until after midday when Jessica's in bed.
So these two children are holding you to ransom, basically?
Yeah.
No wonder you get cross with them.
Yeah.
It makes me think about mothering and what being a mother means, and whether you being a mum now is what you imagined it would be.
No. But then I never had any visions of it. I never wanted kids until I was about 28. And I'm only 24 now, and I've got, like, 3 of them. I never wanted to stay at home because that was the plan in the first place. Martin was going to stay at home and look after the kids at one point.
Right. This helps me really make sense of kind of what I sometimes sense you're struggling with, really.
Yeah.
Because there's a bit of you that says, I do all the work with the kids, Martin doesn't do it, Martin doesn't join in. And I'm getting a sense of now that actually this isn't what you signed up for and it isn't what you negotiated with Martin in the beginning.
Yeah. He always goes on at me, like, don't go to work, don't go to work. But he knows full well I'm never ever going to do that. Right. I've always worked since I was about 13 years old and I'm never going to stop.
So this is a real conflict point between you, really.
Yeah.
How did you get over this? You know, Martin has said he's going to stay at home. He's changed his mind. He's now back at work.
Yeah.
How did you negotiate that in your relationship?
I didn't get a choice. I just went back to work.
How did you feel?
Annoyed, I suppose.
I mean, I'm seeing a real pattern, actually, of you guys that sort of... You've evolved into quite separate parenting in many ways because you're not there at the same time, which I think always has a huge toll on relationships. What I keep coming back to is, although you cope on a day-to-day level, it's all the unspokens, it's all the unsaids, and it's all that emotion.
Yeah, but it's not unsaid because I say this to him.
Okay.
And he's just like, same answer nearly every time.
Which is what?
Give up work, problem would be solved.
God.
And it ain't going to happen, and he knows it. That's the answer to everything. He sees it as if the whole of our family revolves around me, the problem being that I go to work.
I'm trying to make sense of actually of why Martin objects so strongly to you working, because I think it does cause a big friction between you. Have you ever got any sense from him?
He wants me to do it. It's not so much that I work, he wants me to do a 9 to 5 job.
Right.
If I work 9 to 5,
yeah,
he wouldn't have a problem.
So is the issue that you're away from the kids or that you're away from him in the evening?
I think it's more away from him. That would make more sense because he wouldn't have a problem. He never moans when I work a day shift. If I work a day shift, I think it's more about I'm not there in the evenings because he's got to do the evening thing, but then he only spends an hour and a half getting them dinner, tea, bed.
So the fact that you're away in the evening means he has to do more with the kids, or it means he misses you?
Probably a bit of both.
Okay. I want to talk to Martin, obviously, about this very important
issue of you working and what this does to your family dynamic, because what I see is that both you and Martin are capable, but it's this short fuse, it's this bit where you guys switch and can't hold on to your anger that I don't think is about how you feel about the kids. I just think it's how stressed inside each of you is feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
What your children are telling me through their escalating behaviour is, my mum and dad don't really work together.
No, yeah, they disagree on absolutely, well, not absolutely everything.
They disagree on a lot of stuff, yeah? I really want to see you working together. It's more important that you agree on what to do with the children than what I actually see you doing with them. That's the bit I want to pick up on, OK? So if you have a negotiation between you about this is what we're going to do, go with that, rather than me coming in saying, no, you ought to be doing a timeout, you ought to be doing this. Does that feel OK?
Yeah.
Good. I'll see you out and hopefully see Martin in.
Yeah.
Back in the quiet room, Tamsin is opening up to Laverne.
Who's next then? Tammy, who's going to be next in your drawing?
I'm going to be playing out with my friends.
Is that something you do a lot?
Yeah. But my mum makes me be grounded.
OK. You sometimes naughty?
Yeah, at school sometimes I'm naughty.
No.
I don't know your name again. Hit someone. I don't know your name.
Do you? Just wait a minute, I'm just listening to Tammy. You hit somebody?
Yeah.
Oh no, you get angry?
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, and what about you, Todd? Do you get angry?
Yeah, sometimes I hit somebody too. Oh, don't do. But you can hit nobody at my school.
No, you're a good boy.
But sometimes I do.
Do you, sometimes?
Yeah.
Is that when you get cross?
Yeah.
And right on cue, Todd shows his trademark troublesome side.
Todd, don't touch that.
Good.
Todd, you need to listen.
Good.
Okay, you need to listen, darling. Okay, so when I say you mustn't touch things, you do need to listen. Now you're telling me that you can't be in this room anymore. Okay? Because when you start behaving like this, then I think, listen, then I think, okay, you can't be in here. I can't trust you to be in here. All right? Now, I don't want to have to give you a timeout, but if you carry on not listening to me, then I'll have to give you a timeout. Maybe what you're saying to me through your behaviour is, actually, I've had enough now, and that's okay, but you need to use words, darling. Yeah? And not always just get into mischief. Yeah? Okay. Always use words and always listen.
Okay.
All right? Now, what I want you to do now, before we go back to the other room, is I want you to put everything to go back in the green bucket, and then I want you to sit on that sofa and tell me you're ready. Okay? Off you go. I'm going to close my eyes while you do it, as quickly as you can.
And we're finished.
All gone? All the drawings have gone? Are you both sitting on...
The van we're finished.
Right, I'm going to open my eyes and you should be both sitting on the sofa. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That is brilliant. Good children.
While Todd and Tamsin show Laverne their angelic side, it's now Dad Martin's turn in the hot seat with Elizabeth. After yesterday's outburst at Todd, Elizabeth wants to work out how Sherry and Martin's relationship can get back on course and hopefully help Martin overcome his anger.
I mean, one of the really helpful things that I spoke to Sherry about was her going to work.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Sherry working?
I like Sherry working, just not unsociable hours, basically.
Why is that a problem?
Because we don't see each other.
Right.
We don't get time to spend on our own. We can't go out and do things at the weekends like other families. Because she's got to be at work at 5 in the evening, or she's already at work from 9 o'clock till 1 o'clock in the morning.
I asked Sherry, what does Martin object to about you working? What do you think she said to me?
I don't know, she's probably come up with something like, because I have to spend time with the kids. Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? What you're saying to her is, I really miss you and I want you around.
Yeah, I have told her this.
And what she says is because he doesn't want to look after the kids and pull his weight and
I go out to look after the kids. I do look after the kids.
What I think happens between you two as a couple is it's these little things, these lack of communications. Both of you have got different ideas about what happened, and then the resentment sets in. And resentment's not like anger, it's not big and explosive. Resentment mounts up slowly. And it's sort of, what starts off as a little thing gradually builds into a huge mountain between the both of you. And this is where, to me, you guys have got to. Right. There's you on one side of the mountain, there's Sherry on the other, and there's the kid running up and down the sides, just creating chaos.
Yeah.
Okay? But I really, really want you to think what impact you together, both of you, and how you communicate is having on your children. And I'd quite like to show you a couple of clips that I think are quite enlightening. Right. Because this is the children talking about you and just stuff that we've picked up on how they communicate.
I'm the baby one who ran off and you're the angry dad. Why are you so angry? Because you ran off. I didn't run off, I fell off. I'm your daddy. What are you so mad for, Daddy? Because why did you run off? No, I went on my bike and I fell off here and straight here.
I mean, the children have worked out already that there's a link between your emotions and their behaviour.
Yeah, from that clip, yeah.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the solution to this problem is not hypnotising your children to behave so that you can calm down. I think the solution is you need to calm down and then your children's behaviour will improve.
Let's talk about the drawing of Angry Daddy and Mummy sitting and watching television, which just made my jaw fall on the floor. And also what was interesting is the Bailey said, the mum and dad said, oh, the children don't pick up on us having arguments. But they do, don't they?
Of course they do. And I think that, you know, parents who argue would love to fall back and think, actually, nobody notices. Of course they notice. I mean, I just wonder how these parents are going to react, because what their children are saying to me is, look at the pattern of behaviour that our parents are in. Mum, you know, she's probably not watching TV all day, but she's probably spending a lot of time feeling quite distant from the children. And Dad, well, he just comes stomping in and tells us off. How tricky for these children. But at least they know it and they've said it, and it's our job to do something about it.
At 10:20, Nazia, Gulnar and Anisa are the last ones to start breakfast, and for once there's not a spice in sight. But even though Anisa is smiling at the table for the first time since she arrived, Nazia isn't content to just let her get on with it.
Leave it in the bread. Leave it in the bread. Leave it inside of the bread. No, Anisa, I'll put it inside the bread and eat it. In the bread.
After Elizabeth's advice to spend more time as a family and cooperate in front of the children, Sherry and Martin put it into action with a game of football in the garden.
If the ball comes anywhere near us, we've got to save it.
Are you being a goalie or are you going to go tackle Daddy?
I'm going to tackle Daddy.
Okay.
Bring it on then, Mummy. Right, kick it to me, kick it to me, kick it to me. Save it. Oh.
Get that coming up.
I'm a goalie.
You're a good goalie, aren't you?
Yeah.
Pass it here.
Yeah, wait.
Oh, good save.
Charles.
Good save. Catch. Good save.
As Elizabeth and Laverne look on, Martin does exactly as she suggested by showering Todd and Tamsin with praise, and there's not a raised voice or hand in sight.
You've scored.
You scored.
You've scored.
Oh, I don't. Tamsin, come here now. Now.
No.
Come here.
No.
Tamsin, come here now, please.
15 minutes after their family football game, Sherry and Martin are worn out, unlike Tamsin. With so many time-outs going on, Elizabeth has put a pen in for the parents to use to discipline their kids.
Come on.
Come here.
Let's go, everybody.
Come here.
Where?
I can still get out of my one. I can jump over the gate.
Don't start just because you want to go in there.
Seeing his new friend in the playpen, Kai wants to join in the fun and finds his own way of getting in.
Stand here.
But he only manages to wind his mum up. Luckily, she's in a forgiving mood.
If you're good, you can have sweets, although you don't normally, but you can have a treat. You can have sweets if you're good.
I know I'm good.
All right, well, you've got to do time out first because you don't hit me.
No.
because you are a good boy.
As Laverne looks after the kids, single mum Emma gets advice from Elizabeth on how to handle Kai during Cleo's first birthday party.
Tell me how he's been since he's been here.
He has hurt Cleo a couple of times.
Yeah.
With me, it's just sheer frustration with me when I won't let him get his own way. Then he'll hit me or he'll run away and stuff like that. But with Cleo, he just does it for no reason.
Yeah. And I think this is really important to think about this really out of the blue, sort of, you know, hurting of Cleo. And I've got a clip that I'd really like to show you of I mean, it's sort of one of many that we could have picked, but I just think this really illustrates very nicely what happens.
Can you stop it?
Yes.
Right, come in.
I have seen some really great parenting from you since you've been in the house. I've also heard you use some fantastic praise. Specific, appropriate, positive praise for Kai.
Good boy, Kai. Good boy. You're sitting there eating that very nicely. Good boy.
Do you want it in your beaker or in the cup? Kai! Right, you can do time out now. That was nasty. Sit down, please. You do 3 minutes now.
But there is something quite out of, what seems to be out of the blue about the way Kai attacks Cleo. And I sense that you are really struggling for an explanation to help you understand what to do next.
Yeah.
So tell me about when you had Kai, you know, when you had your first child, what was that like?
It was lovely. I did find it hard at first because I was only 18, but my mum said I took to it like a duck to water. She said it was just the mother instinct just sort of kicked in.
And what about Kai's dad?
We split up when I was pregnant with Kai. He did used to come round to see Kai every Sunday, and then as soon as Kai was 8 weeks old, he just stopped coming round. I couldn't get hold of him or nothing. So Kai's not seen him since he was 8 weeks old.
What was your relationship like with Kai's dad? Did you get on? Did it end well?
No, we really didn't get on at all.
Does Kai in any way remind you of his dad?
Yes, a lot. The evilness in the eyes. Because sometimes when he really hurts Cleo, the look on his face is scary. It scares me.
And this reminds you of his dad?
Yeah.
So how do you make sense of that?
I don't think about it.
Okay.
Because I don't like to show Kai like negative thoughts and like feelings.
What I've seen is that you put on this very kind of calm front, which stops you showing how cross you are.
Yeah.
But it's almost like the same face when you're happy with him. So you've learnt to cut your emotions off so much. You don't show him angry, but also you don't show him really, really happy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And part of what I want to say to you is, fantastic for using that calm face for angry, but you need to let that guard down a little bit so that Kai knows when you're really pleased with him. Because your expression is so calm all the time, he's constantly provoking you for a reaction.
Yeah. See, I think the problem's me. Because he's fine with anybody else. Because he does tell me quite a lot of times that he hates me and that he doesn't love me. I know he probably doesn't understand what it means, but he says it just at the right moment. And it just makes me feel like it is me, because for anybody else, he's fantastic.
I think what we need to look at is why Kai is doing these behaviours and how you can consistently respond to him. So I want this afternoon to see you being able to put Cleo down, to put her in the high chair, to spend a bit of time apart, to focus your attention on Kai when you need to, and to show me that you can actually have both of them together and try and give some shared attention at the same time.
As Laverne has put baby Cleo to bed, Emma doesn't have the option of spreading her attention across both kids, as Elizabeth instructed, so seizes the opportunity to give it all to Kai.
What is he going to make?
Come on then, shall we make a nice house?
Yes.
Make a house.
Yeah.
I love you. You're my good boy.
Wiggle green. Wiggle green then.
Make a house then.
A really big house.
Shall we? Do you want to?
No.
What would you like to do?
Nothing.
Do some drawing up the table with Mummy?
Yes.
Come